So welcome to another episode of Junkyards and Barn Finds with Sean, and I'm Sean. Alright guys, we've got the vacuum ready. We've got to clean out all this mess here, all the way back, all the way around over there, all this stuff up in the middle. Then after that, we're going to go ahead and pressure wash. It's going to be loud in here, so probably just put some music on if you guys want to watch this for a little bit. Okay. Hey guys, all right, so we have the whole interior of the truck out. Let's go over and take a look here. So here's this side. Not as bad as the other side yet. We caught it, so I'm gonna have to wire brush all this, but first, like I said, I'm gonna go ahead, power wash everything, clean up this dash as much as I can, get that done before I put the new piece on in front of the instruments, the instrument panel bezel. But I want to get all this cleaned out really good. Then we'll take the tape off the windows there, or the tint off the windows. But all in all, I mean, it's a pretty solid truck, except for here and on the other side. And honestly, I mean, my 57 Chevys I had were worse. One of my Chevelles I had was way worse. So one of my Broncos was way worse, and that was 20 years ago. So this is a pretty good cleanup. It's a pretty solid truck. The floors are solid where your feet go, and you know, we could just weld on the pieces on the side channel here, clean them up really good, find out what's leaking, if there's a leak, where it's coming from, and we'll just work from there. We still have to put in a new column. That column's bad, but everything else we'll start cleaning up, and we'll dye the different colors and all and start putting it back in next video. But for now, I just want to finish up by pressure washing the inside here. So I'm going to set up the pressure washer, and that will be next. All right, guys. So it's getting a little hot out. We're going on this for what, about 3 hours now. We've got our pressure washer here, and it's a Pro Series Simpson. We've used it before. You've seen it if you watch the channel. And we're going to start off by just spraying down the dirt that's inside. Then I'm going to come back. We're going to use a little bit of a soap cannon here, and with the soap cannon we're going to use some mean green multi-purpose, because that'll work really well on the grease and grimy gopher guts that are in here. And then we'll rinse it out, and hopefully that'll clean up a lot of this mess. All right. Remember, if you ever use a pressure washer, you need to get water flowing before you start it, or you end up burning out your motor there. So we got plenty of water flowing. So we will use, what tip shall we use? I think we will go with a 15, because the 15's about 15 degrees, and it'll keep the splashing so we don't go up into underneath where all the electronics are and stuff. It's a really good pressure. It's not pinpoint, but it's a pretty good pressure to get stains and everything else out. So we'll go ahead and use a 15, and let's get this started. Honestly, it's gonna be loud, so we'll just watch, and you can just kind of watch. I'll play some music for you all. All right, so we basically got this knocked down, and it really did what I wanted it to do. So now we'll let this dry. I can get my air pressure or air pump going. I can come in here and spray it down, or actually I could just shoot it. I can just dry it with my blower. So I'm gonna do that real quick. All right, I'm gonna do my Bill Murray imitation here and just stand dry. Hey, all right guys, well, we're gonna let this dry for a little bit, and in the meantime we're going to start pressure washing all the plastic pieces. We've got this all stripped out. Tomorrow we'll do all the other stuff, and then next thing we're gonna have to do is, well, tomorrow I'll test fit the interior that we have, make sure that the rails hook up where we need to. We're probably gonna have to make 2 rails for the new seats, but yeah, we'll see how that goes after we clean up everything. Hey guys, welcome back. Yesterday, which was still today, but on our last video, we pressure washed, vacuumed, cleaned out everything in this cab, getting ready to remove this piece of whatever this is here. We have a brand new one here. We still have to clean the whole dash, really nasty, gross. So we'll do that first before we put the new piece on. We do have to replace the steering column because it bounces. But the floor, we're getting that ready to go. So we will be grinding this out and getting ready to put new floor pieces in next week. Next weekend we'll go ahead, because we have this side, we do have this side of the door of the floor. We ordered one, so we have one here, but we'll go around here and then we'll go over what this is. But we also have to fix some of the metal on this side right here. But the solid parts of the door that sit over the frame and everything else, they're solid, so that's good. And we're getting ready to redo all the interior, put all our new parts in that we got from our Eddie Bauer edition. So all this stuff is a mix. So you can see this, some of the stuff is from the Eddie Bauer, that's the more tan one, and the stuff that's disgusting and dirty is from this truck. But we will be using some pieces from the truck here, like this back piece here and like that black piece there, for this truck So we just need to pressure wash all this stuff. So we're gonna just pressure wash it all, do the first of probably a couple sprays, and this is the new yeah, this is going to go between the seats. Sorry, it's a little hot, a little long here, but that's the new console, and there's cup holders for the console. So we're just going to spray all this stuff right now with our pressure washer, using the first one here is going to be mean green multi-purpose. Just get yuck off it. Then we'll use an automotive to get more yuck off it. And then a lot of these little pieces we're going to throw into the dishwasher and let the dishwasher do a lot of the smaller pieces when it's just really down to whatever's left. And then we have some ways of cleaning, some more cleaning stuff. Then we'll take some acetone if we have to, or whatever, to clear it off. Probably just use Windex, same stuff really. Windex. And then we will spray it, because if you can see here, I don't know if the sun shows it, this is the gray that it was. That's the Eddie Bauer. So we actually have some vinyl dye. That's the Eddie Bauer dye, and it's like a spray paint, so we will use that on the pieces we need to. All right guys, so let me get the pressure washer going, and I'll put on some music and you guys can watch the pressure washer as we clean the interior and start putting it back in. The foam. I'm gonna let that sink in for a minute, then we'll come back and rinse it off. All right, guys, so I just threw the chairs in just as a mock-up, so that's what it's going to look like when we have the 2 buckets in and the center console. Obviously we have some stuff to put on the seats and have to repaint this console and everything, but a lot more room. We're not going to put the console back up there. We're just going to put the visors in, so it'll be really nice, a lot better to me anyway. So this is what the seats will look like. This is what it'll look like with the center console there. So, and like I said, we're not gonna put that shelf back up on here. We're just gonna put the visors in, and everything in here will be a whole different color and everything. But I just wanted to put a mock-up of what the seats are gonna look like. So it's a way better interior. We're gonna paint that and do other stuff with that stuff. And so we still have this other piece here. We really got to clean this dash before I put anything new on this. All right, so thanks guys, and we'll see you next time. All right, bye. Should they subscribe to this channel even if they don't like cars today for this one?
Probably just for this one.